Right guys, welcome to the channel. I've had a bit of chocolate today, I've put a bit of poundage on. It's the stress, I think, of things. I'm only joking. Just yeah, I phoned round about apprenticeships today. I didn't have much joy. Like they're really thin on the ground at the moment, apprenticeships, without putting your hand in your pocket to do training and spending thousands on training. Seems to be very thin on the ground, although I did just receive an email off an apprenticeship training provider, so they said they'd give me a call tomorrow to discuss apprenticeships, so hopefully that's a good sign. I don't know whether it will be, but we'll see. But what I'm thinking, guys, see, I've been so worried about going straight into full-time work. I wanted to get into work gradually, like do 25 hours, then increase it. But it just doesn't pay to do that. When you've got a few qualifications like I have, like certificates and stuff, like IT jobs, there's not many part-time. You do get the odd few, but there's not that many. And do you know what I mean? There's probably a lot of people competing for them jobs. So I'm thinking, if I can't do an apprenticeship, I'm thinking about, there's this swap, what is it? What's it called? Sector-based work academy program. That the government have come up with, where you do like 6 weeks training and work experience, and I think it's altogether 6 weeks training and work experience, and you're guaranteed a job interview at the end of it, or help applying for jobs. There's that, and there's the boot camps as well, which is what I've already done. I've done a software development boot camp, but basically, if I wanted to do that same boot camp again, it would cost me over £2,000, and I'm not willing to get into debt to do it. So I could do another boot camp offered by the job centre. Well, a college like that works through the job centre, I could do a different boot camp and get funding for that. I could do that, but I'm thinking I'm going to see how this apprenticeship thing goes tomorrow. This company that said they'd call me back about apprenticeships. So yeah, I'm thinking of seeing how that goes, and then depending on how that goes, what I might do, I might just work full time, because I'm so worried about like things going wrong, but it could go right. Do you know what I mean? And at the end of the day, everything's geared to make it so difficult for you that it's just like, you got to make the most of your opportunities. At the end of the day, even what's the worst that's going to happen? I'm going to get ill and I'm going to claim sickness benefit again. That's the worst. Do you know what I mean? So what does it really matter? Do you know what I mean? The good thing is I could get a job and I could earn the money. If I take the risk and do full time. I was willing to do an apprenticeship anyway, which is like 32 hours. So what's the difference in over 8 hours? Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I don't know, but I'm just thinking I might just take, if depending on how I get on with these apprenticeships, with this company, depending on what they say to me, I might do this swap if it's any good, or I might do the boot camp, or I might just look for a full-time job, because there's not many opportunities available out there, like universal credit and that. It just, I don't know, maybe there's more than what I realise, but it just doesn't seem like there's that many opportunities really. This swap, it's only 6 weeks training and work experience. I mean, what you're going to get from 6 weeks? I don't know. I mean, maybe if it's in IT, it'll be useful, but if it's not in IT, then it's not going to be any good for me. and I've already got educational background in IT. So yeah, the boot camps that could be useful if I was to pass a boot camp, because that would open up the doors to do an apprenticeship, perhaps if I pass the boot camp. But yeah, the boot camp might be an idea. The swap might be an idea. Um, yeah, this company that's phoning me back tomorrow about apprenticeships, that might be an idea. But I'm thinking, if I have no joy with the swap, or if I have no joy with the boot camp, or if I have no joy with the well, I don't know. I mean, if I have no joy with the swap, if I have no joy with the apprenticeship company, then it's either boot camp or and then do an apprenticeship after, or just look for a full time job. To be honest, I've probably got the skills, certificates to get a full time job. Do you know what I mean? I probably have. It's just I need to keep applying, basically. Basically, do you know what I mean? I didn't want to do a full time job. I wanted to do it gradually, but it's just better if you do full time. It just works out better. If you can do it, because say there's not many IT based part time jobs. There's not the job prospects aren't the best part time. It just doesn't make no sense. It makes sense to work full time. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know, guys. I'm gonna look into things, but I could end up just throwing caution to the wind and working full time straight off the bat. I could end up doing that because it just seems like it pays to. It's the worst that's gonna happen. I'm gonna get ill and claim. Do you know what I mean? Claim sickness benefit again, or just change jobs. Do you know what I mean? That's the worst that's gonna happen. So I think I might as well just work full time, to be honest. Um, but yeah, we'll see how this apprenticeship company comes back to me first. We'll see how they do. Yeah, well, I think I'm going to apply for full time jobs as well as part time, because yeah, I just think I am. I'm going to open up the opportunities for yourself. I haven't done all these courses for nothing. Do you know what I mean? To let them just go by the wayside and leave it too late to get a job. And done it all for nothing. So yeah, I'm going to see how this apprenticeship company goes. Going to look at the boot camps, see what they're like. See how long they are. See what they're about. What qualification you can get with them. But yeah, I'm going to apply for full time jobs as well. I think because yeah, part time work. I mean, it's in areas that I don't want to work in. Do you know what I mean? Most part time jobs are in areas I don't want to work in. I'd rather work in IT because that's what I've been training towards for the past few years, kind of thing, with certificates and courses and stuff. So yeah, it just makes sense to do something to do with IT, and most IT jobs are full time. So yeah, guys, I'm thinking. So I'm thinking checking out the. I don't think the swap sector based work academy program would be much good for me, to be honest. It may be, but it may not be. But the boot camps might be, and this company that offers apprenticeships might be. I don't know. They're gonna phone me back tomorrow, so we'll see. But other than that, I'm thinking of just working full time, very much throwing caution to the wind, because it pays to. Do you know what I mean? It just pays It's the only thing that pays too. Part-time work just, it does pay if you work enough hours, but it's not in the. I'm not going to get jobs in the areas I want to get them in. I don't think part-time. It's only full-time. I'm going to get jobs in the areas I want to get them in. So just makes sense to work full-time or to do a boot camp or to do an apprenticeship. They're my three options. You know what I mean? I don't really think I've got any other options. Sector-based work academy program, it could be decent, but I got my doubts. And what else? Part-time work, I got my doubts about that as well. So I think apprenticeship, boot camp, full-time work, I think that's what I'm looking at basically. I think that's what I'm looking at now. You can worry about every little thing going wrong and never do anything. Do you know what I mean? This is the way it is, kind of thing. You can worry about every little thing going wrong and never take that step forward. So I'm not gonna do Frankie Fair. I'm gonna try and do the best for myself I can possibly do, and if that means working full time and trying to work full time, then that's what I'll have to do. But hopefully I can get an apprenticeship. That'd be the ideal thing. But if not, I may do a boot camp and then an apprenticeship, or I may just work full time. But to be honest, I'm thinking more along the lines of the apprenticeship or full time. That's what I'm thinking of. The boot camp, I've already done one boot camp. I failed it, but yeah, how many boot camps do I want to do? The same thing could happen again. Do you know what I mean? If it's a different boot camp, so or it may be a shorter one, which would mean it'll be better, easier. So the one I done was like I think it was a year or about a year. The one I done, so it's a long boot camp. One of the harder ones, I would say, but yeah, you can get some that are like 6 months or 4 weeks or 6 weeks or 12 weeks and stuff like that. So that'd be easier, kind of thing. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But I think I'm going to apply for some full-time jobs just to open up the possibilities of just to open up the possibilities. But hopefully I can get an apprenticeship. That'd be the ideal. If this company comes back and says we've got an apprenticeship you can do, that'd be the icing on the cake. That'd be perfect. But if not, I'm thinking of either doing a boot camp or working full time. I don't think part time is really worth it for me, because I could do any job part time, but I want something in IT, and there's just not many part time jobs in IT. You do get the odd one or two, but they're few and far between. So yeah. But anyway, guys, this is just a quick update for you guys, just to tell you what I'm thinking and how my job search is going and stuff like that. Yeah, so that's kind of how it's been going. But yeah, that's it, guys. That's all I want to say. So thanks for watching as always. I'll be back with some more videos soon. Take care. God bless. Much love. And I'll be back soon. Take care, guys. Love you all.